promised me.
And the life you're offering.
I left a husband just to follow a lover?
Is this love? My husband was 10 times your worth, you seducer. He wasn't contradicting me foolishly like this.
I'm not contradicting you on purpose. You say things that aren't true. I can't accept them.
I have a passion for truth.
Which truth? As long as I'm telling you that, there is no difference.
That's the truth. There's no difference. Snail turtle, it's the same thing.
Not at all. It's not the same animal at all.
You're an animal. Idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're insulting me, you disgusting imbecile, seducer.
At least hear me out. Listen to me.
What should I listen to? I've been listening for 17 years.
It's been 17 years since you pulled me from my husband. From my home.
But this has nothing to do with the problem.
Which problem?
The question we're debating.
It's done. There's no more question.
The snail and the turtle are one and the same beast?
No, not the same beast.
Yes, it's the same.
Still, everybody will tell you that.
Who's everybody? Does the turtle have a shell or not? Answer me.
So what?
The snail has one too, doesn't it?
Well, yes, and so what?
The snail and the turtle, don't they get cover in their shell?
Yeah. So?
Aren't the turtle and the snail animals that move slowly, drool, and have a short body?
Aren't they a sort of small reptile?
Well, yes. And then?
Then you see, I'm bringing evidence, unlike yourself.
Don't they say slow as a turtle or slow as a snail? And the snail or the turtle, they don't both crawl?
Not really.
What not really? Do you really want to say that the snail doesn't crawl?
No, it's not that.
Well, then it's quite clear. It's the same with the turtle.
No, it's not that.
Oh, you stubborn. You snail. Explain me why.
Just for that.
The turtle or snail each carry their home on its back, the one it built for itself.
Hence the expression, carrying the house on your back like the snail.
There are snails without a house. A slug!
Slug is related to the snail, while the turtle has nothing to do with the slug.
There you go. See that you're not right?
Alright. Explain to me, you zoologist. Explain to me why I'm not right.
Well, because.
Come on. Tell me which are the differences, if you find any.
Because the differences.
There are also similarities, I have to admit.
Then why do you contradict them?
The differences are consistent.
It's useless. As long as you don't want to admit them. And anyway, I'm too tired.
I've already explained myself. Why should I start all over? I had enough.
Don't want to explain because you're wrong.
You can't bring arguments because you just don't have any.
If you were well-intentioned, you would confess.
But you're ill-intentioned. You've always been ill-intentioned.
You're talking nonsense. Complete nonsense.
Well, all right. The slug is part of...
Or rather, the snail.
While the turtle is...
I've had enough. Shut up!
You better shut up. I can't stand your foolishness.
I can't listen to you either.
I don't want to hear anything.
We'll never get along.
How could we get along? We'll never get along.
Anyways,
Does the turtle have thorns?
I never checked.
Snail does.
Not always. Only when it pulls them out.
The turtle is a snail that doesn't pull them out.
So what does the turtle eat? Salad, just like the snail.
Therefore, it's the same beast. Tell me what you're eating, so I can tell you who you are.
On the other hand, you can eat both the turtle and the snail.
But they're not cooked the same way.
On the other hand, they don't eat each other. Just like wolves don't eat each other.
Because they're from the same kind.
This means that one is a variety of the other.
But they're part of the same species. The same species.
Right, the mourning species.
What's that?
I was saying that we're not part of the same species.
You should have figured that earlier.
I figured it from the first day.
Even then it was already too late. I should have figured out before I even met you.
I realized from day one that we would never get along.
You should have left me with my husband, with the affection of my family.
You should have told me and leave me with my duties.
Duties that were a pleasure in every moment of day and night.
What got into you to follow me in the first place?
You got into me. You seduced me.
17 years have passed.
At that age, you don't know what you're doing.
I left my children. I didn't have any children.
I could have had. How many I could have had?
I could have had sons to cover me with affection, who could have defended me. 17 years.
And 17 more are gonna pass.
For 17 years more, the wheel is gonna keep spinning.
This is because you don't want to admit what's obvious. First thing is first. The slug has a hidden house.
So he's a snail? So he's even a turtle?
The slug is a mollusk. A gastropod mollusk.
You're a mollusk. A mollusk is a soft animal.
Like the turtle or the snail. No difference.
If you scare off the snail, it hides inside the shell. Like the turtle.
One more evidence that it's the same animal.
Anyways, it's just the same to me. It's been so many years since we had the argument because of the turtle and the snail.
The snail and the turtle.
As you please, but I don't want to hear about them anymore.
I left my wife too.
Besides, it's true. I was already divorced.
You get comfort in thinking it happens to thousands of people.
Man shouldn't divorce. If I wouldn't have gotten married, I wouldn't have divorced. Guess you never know.
Oh yeah. With you, no one ever knows. You're capable of everything.
You are not capable of anything.
A life with no future is and remains a life without a future. Not even that.
There are people who get lucky. The lucky ones. The luckless ones have none.
I'm too hot.
I'm too cold. It's not the time to get hot.
You see, we can't get along. We never get along.
I'll open the window.
Do you want me to freeze? You like to kill me.
I don't want to kill you. I just want to breathe in some air.
I thought you said that we need to resign and suffocate.
When did I say this? I never said this.
Oh yeah, you did. Last year.
You don't even know what you're saying. You contradict yourself.
I don't contradict myself. It depends on the season.
When you're cold, you never let me open the window.
That's precisely what I'm blaming you for. You're hot when I'm cold, and are you cold when I'm hot?
We never get hot or cold in here at the same time.
We never get cold or hot at the same time.
No, you never get hot or cold at the same time.
That's because you're not a person like all the persons.
What? I'm not a human like all other humans?
No, unfortunately, you're not a human like all humans.
No, fortunately, I'm not a human like all humans.
Unfortunately.
No, fortunately.
Do you hear?
An explosion?
An explosion?
I'm not an ordinary human being. I'm not an idiot. Like all the idiots I've known.
I'm not just somebody else. I was invited by princesses that had low-cut dresses up to their navels and shirts to cover them.
Otherwise, they would have been naked.
I had brilliant ideas. I could have written. I could have been a poet.
You imagine yourself better than the others. I believed so myself. One day when I got crazy.
It's not true. I was pretending to believe.
Because you seduced me, but you're nothing anymore.
You idiot!
You stupid seducer!
Hey, don't insult me. Don't call me seducer anymore.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
I'm not insulting you. I'm exposing you.
Exposing me? How about I expose you too then? I could, for instance, take off your makeup.
You shameless being! Seducer! Seducer!
Hey, watch it.
Donovan, this will serve you right.
Hey, shut up! Listen.
Why? What are they doing there? Come on. Open the window. Take a look.
A moment ago you told me that you don't want me to open it.
I'm giving up. You saw. I'm better.
It's true. This time it's true, you liar.
Besides, you're not going to be cold. Oh, looks like the situation is getting hot there.
What's happening?
Not too much. There is 3 dead.
Who are they?
I don't know, one from each side.
And they're neutral.
Get away from the window. They'll shoot you too.
I'm closing!
Besides, the noise is getting away.
Then, it means they're gone.
Let me have a look.
Don't open!
Why did they leave? Answer me.
And close the window already.
We'll suffocate.
You can still see them lurking. They peek from around the center.
We won't go out for a walk yet.
We can't get out of the house.
We'll take the decision later. Tomorrow.
Yet another good occasion not to make any decision.
And it's always gonna be like this. When there's no storm, there's the strike. When there's no flu, it's the war.
It is what it is.
It's not too complicated. And what awaits at the end of time?
We all know what's at the end of time.
You're not through getting your hair dressed time and again?
You're beautiful enough. You're not more beautiful than you already are.
When I don't get my hair dressed, you don't like it.
There's no time to get stylish. You're always offbeat.
I'm ahead of my time. I'm getting beautiful for the beautiful future that awaits us.
Oh, did you see that?
You're not hurt, are you?
You're not hurt, are you?
I told you to pull the blinds, you snail.
I'll make a complaint to the landlord.
How can you allow such a thing?
Where is our landlord? On the street, of course. Having fun.
Ugh, the people.
go for the throat.